I just can't stop.
Okay.
Here's how I made my latest song, I Just Can't Stop. Check it out.
I just can't stop. I just can't stop.
This is one of the simplest tracks I ever done. 65 tracks. I used to take 100, 120 tracks to feel satisfied. I think it's part of getting more mature as a producer and trying to do more with less. Back when I first started, I used to tweak a lot of sounds, process them a lot, where now I always look for the right sound from the beginning. I'm gonna start breaking down my drums here. Basically I have a kick, a hi-hat loop, some clap, and some rims. That's all I have for drums. The kick here. Very tacky house, the tribal loop. I also added some claps, classic house claps. And finally, the rims. I wanted to be part of the rhythm, but not take over the kick or the snare. For the bass, I had a lot of trouble with this bass. I tried different basses. I am very critical about my basses, and I think I end up with the CMI 5 from Arturia. Very fat. I also added the Nico Romero kickstart just to make space for the kick, and I also added the BX sub-synth just to make it
Even fatter.
So check it out when I play the drums and the bass together. Alright, so now talking about the keys and the harmony elements of my track, I wanted the piano to be the main character in the song. I started opening up the filter. I wanted to be a progressive buildup of energy since the intro to the drop. With the piano, I've played with not only the high part of the piano, but also the lows. I wanted to create kind of a Latin rhythm, Cuban pianos, you know, very interesting groove. I wanted to have a very groovy piano line. I didn't record everything at once because, you know, I'm not a talented piano player. I'm not going to lie. You can see clearly here that I separated those. And that's actually gave me a lot of freedom to equalize and change the sounds the way I wanted. And also to mute whenever I wanted as well. And there are parts that where I wanted the low piano to be in the front. For example, at the beginning of the drop. Something very special that I did in this track, as I mentioned, I wanted the piano to be the main character. It was gonna be too boring to just have the straight piano across the whole track. So what I did, I ran the piano through the beat break from Logic. It was amazing. Yeah. And just play around it. I also muted some parts because I didn't want it to fire all the time, be too messy. So check it out. It became this weird alien piano that is the main character of my drop.
I just can't stop. I just can't stop.
I also have this main melody that I'm playing with. You listen here. I also added some guitar, have the feel that things are going, things are moving. Cool, that's basically the meat. I want to close out this just with my main vocals, which is just the sample here.
I just can't stop.
The whole idea of I Just Can't Stop is because I was working on the song for a very long time and I couldn't stop my day, sit and finish the song. So I was getting frustrated. I remember I was recording some ideas on, just recording like some random phrases. And I brought this to Logic. I said, oh, you know what? This is kind of good. Tweak it a little bit. This is not the final version though. I didn't even say I just can't stop. I said I can't just stop. It doesn't make sense. But I fixed it, re-recorded. I added a lot of stuff. People don't realize how much stuff I did here. Auto-tune, EQ'd a bunch, ran an actor, harmony here. I spread it so, we have space in the middle for the bass and the kick. I compressed And I also use Kickstart to really give that pump. And if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. You know, I don't usually do much videos here. And if you guys liked it, maybe I start doing more of those, more breakdowns, my tracks, maybe some house music tutorials, some electronic music tutorials, hidden techniques. Yeah, I see you next time, guys. Thank you so much.